nod if you're recording. Okay, so you're recording. Alright. Hello everyone, it's Angus here, and welcome to the Sydney Vlogs. We are of course here in the largest city in Australia, which of course is Sydney, the residence of Andrew Carroll, and I have descended upon it for the weekend to meet up with some YouTube friends, including CrystalFissure, Andrew Carroll, and my brother is here. He's kindly holding this camera for me. Ah, it's terrifying. Back to the stuff. And so we're here. It's currently the Thursday the 12th of... Thank you. Thursday the 12th of December, Australian Eastern Daylight Time, at 8:12 in the evening, and we're currently waiting for the flight from CrystalFissure to arrive. He's getting in from Adelaide at about 8:40, so we'll bring that to you, but for now we're going to sit here at this nice table and enjoy the epic vibes.
Cool. Alright Angus, what are we waiting for?
Well, if you must know, we're waiting for the plane of one Andrew Conley to get here. It was meant to come in at 8:40, but somehow got...
Alright, and what time is it now?
Well, it's 8:58, and it somehow got delayed by like 25 minutes.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel so angry. It makes me want to rip out my hair and every single person's hair in this airport.
Angus, that's a bit mean of you. You should apologize.
Hmm?
Is that a threat?
Threat.
That's Conley, isn't it?
Oh. What happened to your flight, man?
What happened to my flight? Delayed.
Conley,
Delayed.
you grew 6 feet tall.
This is not fair. This is not fair.
You know, what's the luck every time I travel? You know, to you guys, either it was you guys. I was delayed 4 hours. That was 2 years ago, almost to this day. And then
To this day.
today, fucking delayed. Only 20 minutes though. 30 minutes. They said 20 minutes, but really.
So now that the pleasantries are over, shall we go get the food?
Kayfabe shattered.
Oh yeah, right. I'll be.
What was it meant to be? You were meant to be upset with him or something?
Kayfabe shattered.
Oh, are you expecting me to get into character immediately?
No, we won't do it. We're just doing a normal vlog. Let's go.
Okay, welcome
Oh, come
to
on.
Mr. Carroll slash Dick's house slash Ricky's house slash every house. Come on, you need to see this with your own eyes. You can't see it. You can't live through a camera your whole life. You can't see the.
My first thing will be looking at things.
Okay, so look at.
Do me a little tour. Ooh.
There we go. What happened to my room?
So this is
My room.
This is our stains.
Hello, Jenny.
How are you guys?
Hey Jenny.
Yes.
Hey, I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah.
This is our staying room for a little bit. Here's my face. And beds and a lot of board games. Right. Right.
I remember.
That's what I'm getting at.
I remember I sat there, I put the camera here, and Jay was sitting there, and Andrew walked in. Remember that?
What?
That's
Good
such a story.
Good time.
Yeah, I was on that couch
okay.
actually. We both slept on that couch.
Yeah, gas okay happened on gas.
gases and shit.
Gas and shit happened on that couch.
The gases.
Gas
We're
and
speaking
shit.
of Christian.
Have balance control.
What are we doing today, Andrew?
What are we doing?
Yep.
We're going to Sydney.
I hope this camera's got a thing on it.
We're gonna look at all the tourist spots, and we're gonna meet our friends Todd and Craig down there.
Oh, I really hope we see some of those adorable.
What about from Picture? I'm really sorry, Mark.
Look, I really hope we see some of those adorable koala bears. I just want to.
I heard that kangaroos roam the streets here in Australia.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm in Sydney, Australia. This is like the capital city of Australia. We're standing here in the central station of the Sydney, and this is day 2 of the trip, and Andrew has seems there's some problem with his, he doesn't have his go-kart on him, or his Opal card, or his train ticket.
He got a ticket, but...
Just jump the queue, Andrew. Jump the queue. Well, there's someone watching him, so he needs to do some kind of public humiliation.
What do you think?
Standing around with you is public humiliation.
Yeah.
So, we're in Sydney now. Obviously, this is Martin Place, the site of the 2014... The site of the 2014 terrorist attack here at the Lint Cafe. It's over here now. That's where the terrorist thing happened.
Yeah, you're a legend, huh?
I sound like I'm very disrespectful, and I should probably apologise for that now to all the survivors.
That's where the terrorist attack happened.
Listen, and if we don't enforce new rules, we're going to have terrorist attacks every day.
Look at this.
So
This
guys,
is
give away your freedom.
Martin Place.
And
Can you read that? Martin Place. So once again, due to overinflation and the housing price boom, the Reserve Bank of Australia has decided to hold the interest rates for this month at 2% per annum. Now, back to the studio.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, so we've made it to Sydney Harbour now. I absolutely love coming down here. It's like a highlight of all my trips down to Sydney is coming to Sydney Harbour. You pretty much, last time I was down here, I went over the other side and vlogged from over there. And absolutely, it was rainy, and now it's a wonderful blue sky day. And just, the water is so clear here. That's what I love about it. The thing is, back in Brisbane, the Brisbane River has such high levels of zinc deposits that the water is it's brown, it's brown, but here it's nice and clear, and look at the sky. You got the Sydney Harbour Bridge over there, and we'll walk around a bit later and we'll go show you guys the Sydney Opera House. I think I love the Sydney Opera House. Great steps there. We could get something to eat maybe and sit on the steps of it. That might not be a bad idea. But yeah, back here in Sydney. It's the lads, it's the boys. The Sydney has been dominated now by the Brisbane and Adelaide connection, as we call Brittlade.
So Angus, where are we right now?
We're standing on the footsteps of the Sydney Opera House, the world famous. The world famous Sydney Opera House.
It's hard to stretch.
It's the problem with the Sydney Opera House. It's not good to get you can't really get any shots from it while you're actually here. You have to sort of go over the other side of the river to tell that you're there.
Yeah. Well, like any big one.
Walk over here though. Still a bit of talking preamble as the presenter ignores all the other pricks going around him like it's playing. Well, he stops to utter a phrase. What comes next? That's usually
straight.
That's usually followed by some lackluster establishing shots of some significant locations.
Should we do that?
Is that Chatswood over there, you reckon?
I don't know what that is over there.
What we got? Let's do a zoom.
That's like Lamb Island. No,
What's that?
Lamb Island.
Manly?
No, I don't think it's Manly.
Do a bit of a zoom.
Yes. Oh Jesus Christ, that was literal. That was a literal finger grab there, not even a hand. That was
I had my hand by my side, just grabbed. If you want
like accidentally, like going like this, like that.
it's like a
Not even like, it was more like a link. Like,
way you must come across Iggy's videos.
Yeah.
Like it just must be so. I don't know. I hope people aren't writing fan fictions about this. That's all I'm gonna say.
God.
Hey Andrew, give me that classic squint.
Oh. The squint is never any stronger than when we're in the sunlight.
Yeah, I will say this, that I was driving a few weeks ago and I literally had one eye closed.
Were you wearing your prescription glasses?
No.
Put the glass on.
And I got to wear shades because my future's so bright.
Oh, stop. Who said that? Wrestler?
No, it wasn't a wrestler.
So behind us.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Actually, that looks up. Yeah, you can actually hit
That's
By the way,
By the way, this is a
I cut the vlog there.
What's that? Cut the vlog there.
Carol,
You
where are
need
we?
something to hold it up so that like it doesn't like fling down.
We are on the set of
Why have you got
the
the
final
big
shot
card
ever of From
Yeah,
the
why
Thick
do
and
I?
Jade.
Hold on.
And
And
something a bit
we're in
rich.
Andrew
Use
Carroll's
Use the
house.
computer.
And this is the front door, and we've come into the Carroll
I was
house.
using that before, actually.
And we're gonna film.
Yeah, just push that folder over a bit. Yeah.
crushing.
You messed up all my files!
Oh no! Oh no! It's over.
Yeah, you'll be getting the edge of the...
That's good, okay. That's right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now put it
Is
in the center.
Angus doing
This is
Angus
too-
things? Let me see. Let me get.
There we go.
Okay.
That's good. Alright, ready? I'll call action. See? Just look at your lines first. Just look at your lines.
You can't see the table though. Angus, the table.
You want to see the
It's important to see the table.
do you want to see the table?
What do you think?
But how am I supposed to talk? Am I supposed to be
So you gotta zoom in more.
Alright.
an evil villain or what?
No.
Yes.
Angus, where are we going today?
Huh?
Where are we going today?
Right,
Take a step back. Angus, where
Shall
are
I go with the lads?
we going?
Shall I go with the
Step back
lads?
more, I can't see you.
I don't have anything
Where
prepared.
are
Put the glasses on. Put the glasses on.
Where are we going?
Put the glasses
We're
on.
going to Schligo.
Angus,
with the lads.
tell me, where are we going?
We're going to Roseland Shopping
Schligo
Centre.
with the lads.
And I'm going to go walking around, finding all the plebs in sight and berating them for not working on a Saturday because, as far as I'm concerned, we should enforce a 6-day week here in Australia. So, you all should be working right now. I'm working. I'm doing my job for supporting the economy and going around and telling other people to get my
Yeah,
job.
fix like your collar. That's one thing.
Early morning, Carol.
Schligo.
Good morning.
With the lads.
I'm really tired.
Here we are sitting down having a coffee, and I'm gonna sneeze, but yesterday we went to a Starbucks in Gloria Jeans. I didn't take pictures of them, but the coffee was pretty bad, and come to a little cafe, and look at this.
You know what? I didn't mind that. I got like a coffee frappuccino.
Yeah, I got a
It's quite good actually.
viewers, I got a iced chocolate, just to let you guys know.
Beautiful
I got an
flower.
iced chocolate.
Yeah,
so it's good.
I got a frappuccino, like a coffee frappuccino. It tastes fine. Maybe it's just the warm coffee Starbucks can't do it.
Exactly. That's it. Because once things go warm, you know that means that you're in big trouble. That's why I like all of my things cold.
Yeah. I read this somewhere. People will drink hot coffee and iced coffee, but they won't drink room temperature coffee.
That's it. It's horrible. That's the power of lukewarm shit. Basically, lukewarm is like the death of everything. Basically, don't be lukewarm. If you're lukewarm, you've ruined everything.
Lukewarm.
Yeah, lukewarm.
Oh, that's a good name.
Oh, like actually split it.
Colin, what are your thoughts on this album we're listening to?
The audience can't hear it, can't they?
Yeah, they
Unless
can.
you overlay it on.
No, they'll be able to hear it. It's in the background.
You reckon?
I reckon.
The audience of what?
Conley, what do you think of this album? Give me like an in-depth rate. You're a good
Um,
an in-depth music guy.
Well, there's not. It's probably hard to really tell like the dynamic range and all of the EQing stuff, which is very important, like bass and stuff like that. So from what I'm hearing, it sounds very hollow, but I know that it's not hollow.
He knows that.
But well, yeah, you can just I mean, I played something on there and it was awful. But yeah,
now
like
he's knocking the speaker system. Great.
of course I'm
great
knocking
guy.
the speaker system.
Great guy.
Yeah, I will knock the speaker system. No, but it's interesting. I feel like you could put something more to this, and it would be it would work really well.
feel like it's missing some
and it would
parts or
also
something.
and it would also be quite good in a movie soundtrack. Definitely.
Yeah, well, that's I think of it. The album is labeled Side B and Outtakes, so it's outtakes from his proper album. But I prefer it as a
it's
solo
good.
album.
There's some talent on there. It's yeah. I think it's cool. It's cool. It reminds me. It doesn't. Elements of it remind me of some deep house stuff. Except better, I think, in my opinion, more professionally structured. But I get that's sort of the point. This is meant to be more of a rough sort of like I'm experimenting type of vibe, isn't it?
That's right.
There you go.
Thank you for your opinion.
Like you haven't seen it at all. Oh shit! Oh, hello.
We know Andrew's alive.
I'm styling with Paul, styling and you.
It's still on you.
Pilot,
Good enough. Good enough.
Paul, styling and you.
Still on you.
Styling and
Why is silent?
Never gave you written permission.
Fuck.
When will you bring back CrystalFissure's kitchen?
What?
It's a conspiracy. Boston.
That's what. So
James Deep. Okay, I'm sorry.
alright.
Finbar, Conley, Carol, Angus.
I never gave you written permission to film me. Excuse me.
Okay.
Why are you filming? Excuse me.
And
No,
Conley,
okay, so
and James Deep.
let's talk about DQ for a second. Now, that's what we're all here tonight. To watch DQ.
Now we can't hear anything.
Now,
Get rid of the
that's the point.
That was the point, yeah. What was that about Dick Angus? Sorry?
Their acting is fantastic in the film, and I think everyone should watch this film.
Oh shit. I mean, say it again.
The music is really good too.
Now, a DQ has been in progress now. I mean, it's been from conception to creation. Has taken about 4 years, almost 3 years.
4 years? No, 3.5.
Conception.
Inception.
Conception.
3.5.
We knew we were going to make Dick Cube.
Inception.
At least since.
So it was incepted at the time when the idea of hipster subculture was relevant.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
that's
was.
right,
Now,
exactly.
see, the thing is now with hipster subculture, it's basically on the downfall now.
Well, it's been integrated.
People have
into
stopped
other culture.
talking about
been-
it
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
2 years ago.
It's been integrated into society now, and at the
It's
time,
more SJWs these
at the
days.
time when we were making
more
this
of a-
film, the hipster thing was such a like a whoa, what's this culture? You know, that kind of.
It's like, oh, fucking hipsters.
Fuck it, yeah. Everyone used
yeah.
to talk about hipsters, and it was just sort of like a.
Yep.
It was like a culture that like wasn't really as accepted as it is. So now it's sort of.
Yeah, I thought it's like the
society.
thing nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. But when we were doing this whole thing, it was like, oh, hipsters. Let's have a shot at hipsters. Even though like now it's
Anyway,
totally wrong.
talk about the movie
More
after
or
the
less
movie,
being
Angus.
triggered in other-
Angus,
Ooh.
okay, before we see the movie, what would you like to say as like?
Co-create attention.
Shut up. What would you like to
I'd like to say, even though this is obviously.
Would you like to give thanks, or would you like to say it's been a good experience or
Well,
anything like
how
that?
about after the movie?
Well,
we
I
do
just
the same
before
thing?
before we watch the film, I'd just like to say that even though the production is like obviously not what you're all used to seeing in cinemas and that kind of thing, and it's obviously none of us have media arts degrees or anything. So don't
Andrew?
still watch it with
Your friend Andrew messaged you.
Still watch it with some respect of us, or intelligence.
know,
Respect our intelligence while you watch the movie.
Andrew, your friend Andrew messaged you.
Oh, Andrew Fallon? Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Watch it.
7 minutes till delivery time.
Yeah, watch it with a level of intelligence. Like we knew what we were doing with it. It's just that the execution.
Me. Currently, I'm reading.
We'll probably start the film about 9:45.
Well, no.
Is Angus's
What I'm
face.
saying is like you know, it's
Very
9:45.
it's a bit of you know, it's a bit of rough
But you
around
need
the
to take
edges,
the.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just
So I'll
talking
do a
about-
shot of my face now.
About Dick Cube.
If you're confused, we're having a party for the inauguration of the first ever
I haven't seen you in like
premiere of Dick
Yeah, I
Cubes.
haven't seen you since we met.
And-
I was probably taking Jane too.
Yeah.
No one's seen it before except for Andrew Carroll, so
Now 4 years.
it'll be a good film, and I think we'll all enjoy the experience, especially.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, fuck.
Well, you're the same age.
Yep.
It was, yeah, it was.
Right.
I graduated.
Here we are the day after.
Why the fuck do you want? The party bombed.
Sorry, I'm gonna play a bit of
Party bombed, and
yeah, wait.
you know, it's just a disaster of filming. It was
So,
a disaster of a screening. Just went.
for everyone,
died.
for everyone
I'm the only one left.
who's not heard, we had a terrible accident, and the house. I would turn around, but I'm surrounded by charred remains of what used to be the beautiful timber flooring, and it's such an awful tragedy to happen, and we're just sorry, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was the one that caused the most damage.
Where we say goodbye to Andrew Conley.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, let's some things else.
Touch him on the face.
Let's sum up the trip. Liam, do you want me to film?
Sorry, you wanna film?
I can film all of us.
It's filming now.
I can film all of us. Alright. So the three of us are here. Hopefully it will appear on camera. If not, then these two at least will. Liam, what do you have to say?
I've had a very tiring week. We explored around Sydney a lot. We collaborated on future projects together. It's kind of like a summit meeting, I guess you could say this was.
What?
Yeah. A summit meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, good.
Got stuff done. Got things planned. And made new friends.
Made new friends. And that's what is really important. We made new friends.
What's the lesson we learned today?
The lesson we learned is tolerance. Tolerance is key.
Describe this trip in 2 words. How would you describe it?
I can do it with 3 words.
Absolutely.
I can describe this tour in 3 words. Schlagel with the lads.
Yeah. Yes. I can't believe I didn't.
Inside references, no one will get. But if I could if I could describe this trip in 2 words, it would be absolutely. This is the end, my only friend. The end. You know what? I said the exact same thing in 2012, probably at this gate.
Oh, really?
My
No,
only
not
friend.
this
Yeah.
Good,
Alright.
good, you're gonna miss your friend.
There you go.
There goes the best man I ever knew.
Alright. We'll do a zoom. A soft zoom.
Just keep filming until he goes through the gate.
Of course.
Look at him go.
Can't say Mr. Behind this girl. There he is.
There he goes. Racing through my mind, and I just can't forget. I think that's the lyrics. Anyway, the end of the vlogs.
Alright.
Well, actually, we'll try.
Give us a formal end. This will be the last one. Angus. Give me this is Angus RDC signing off. On the roller.
Follow me.
Get on the travelator.
Follow me on the travelator, everyone.
Alright, stop.
Follow me. Okay. Well, this was a good meetup. Great 3-day weekend. Great time to be away with the lads, filming vlogs and watching the premiere of Dick Cube, the film we've been working on for 3 years or more so than 3 and a bit years. Great time. Had a great blast here in Sydney. I'd love to come back at some point, definitely in the not too distant future. But thanks for watching, everyone. And as I always say, farewell for now, but not forever. Ta-ta.